going on, fellas? This is Seabasscrew here, and this is the FAQ video that I promised to upload. And let's answer these questions. I've got only 3 users who ask me questions. If you want to ask me some more questions, the 3 users who ask me questions, really appreciate it. And spread the word. You guys, spread the word to everybody, to everyone on YouTube, and ask me some questions. Because I love answering questions. I really do. It's really something I love. Oh, let's get started. Dr. No Entertainment says, worst game you've ever played? It depends on the genre. It really does. I mean, it depends on the genre of games and the platform that it's on. Okay, the worst PS2 game would have to be I've ever played would be Tetris World. The worst horrible puzzle game I've ever played in my freaking life. I can't believe that I still own it. I swear, I want to put that game on the barbecue pit and destroy it. Just throw it in the fireplace or something. Really, it really is a bad, horrible, absolutely abysmal puzzle game I've ever played. That's all I gotta say about the puzzle genre. Worst action game? Nah. You know, that's pretty much my worst game I've ever played is Tetris World. I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Favorite movie? My favorite movie, like I said, depends on the genre. Best thriller would have to be Limitless. I love that movie. That movie it set it up really well. To have the suspense, and then it gets higher and higher, and then finally at the end, it crashes and explodes into your face with great entertainment. That movie is just absolutely balling. One of the best thrillers that I've seen. Not the absolute best, though. I don't know what my absolute best is. If I were to put all the movies that I've seen, as far as those go, and then choose them, it'd be really, really tough, because most of them have been really good. Let's see. Favorite action movie? Indiana Jones. No question. That's the best action movies that I've seen, is that Indiana Jones. That's it. Favorite sci-fi? Star Wars. Star Wars. And Terminator 2. Terminator series were great also. But Star Wars definitely defines the sci-fi genre. That's as far as the series goes. Now the favorite sci-fi movie? Avatar. That movie was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely incredible movie. I mean, I cannot believe that. I can't explain it. I cannot explain Avatar in any detail at all because it would consider as a spoiler. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Worst movie. Oh wait. I'm not done with favorite movie yet. Favorite scary movie? You know, I'm not really much of a fan of horror movies, which I wanted to mention this to Money Is Not an Issue. I'm not really a fan of horror movies, so I don't really know what the best horror movie is so far, but I'll answer that question regardless. But, yeah, favorite scary movie? You know, I can't really think. I would say, yeah, I can't really think that way. Favorite parody? Scary Movie. That one was funny. I really love that parody a lot. I mean, that parody was really funny. And Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Cheesy acting, over the top, but funny and great entertainment. And good jokes. That's what a parody needs. Favorite mind-blowing film? Inception. Yeah, Inception would have to be my favorite mind-blowing film. That one got me off edge. I was thinking with Inception, I'm like, you know, this movie's not really going to be bad. I mean, this movie's going to be good, but I didn't realize it was going to be incredible. One of the greatest movies of 2010 I've ever seen in my life. And Super 8 would have to be another one, too. Although the ending was pretty, you know, generic. So the ending was generic. Worst movie that I've seen. Epic movie. That movie's awful. Absolutely awful. The jokes were terrible. The gags were overly used. The actors didn't do a good job at all. The script was stupid. The jokes completely sucked. To the point where I just wanted to just pull my hair apart. You know, that's probably the worst comedy, worst parody I've ever seen in my entire life. No, 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 no. Worse than that. Meet the Spartans. That one was absolutely... Oh my god, it was awful. It was awful. It really was. It was worse than Epic Movie. And that's a huge accomplishment right there on my part. I mean, come on. A 300 parody. Could you have made it a lot better? No. Apparently not. People who don't know how to make a good parody. They don't. They don't. Jokes sucked. The gags overly used as the same thing in Epic Movie. It was terrible. And Disaster Movie. Just all these movies that came out. Disaster Movie was horrible. It was an absolute disaster. Aha. Pun. But, you know, I hate those movies. I hate parodies where they just overly... Yeah, that's pretty much one thing that I hated, though, was Meet the Spartans. That would be the worst parody I have ever seen. Worst action movie? You know, there's not really much of an action movie that I disliked or that I liked completely to the point where I was blown away by it, except for Indiana Jones, of course. Those classic action movies. Yeah, I love those. What do you do for fun? Well, I make videos on YouTube. I do magic tricks. Used to do them, though. I play video games. Go on YouTube while I watch movies. I love to act. I really do. I mean, I love acting. It's my favorite. One of my favorite things to do is to act. And be in theater. Love theater. Love it too. Love that class. The friends I had there, and just pretty much all the fun that you get out of acting and playing a role in a play. And Tekken too, because I love Tekken. Tekken All Shook Up, which was last year. It was a lot. It was fun. It's a fun experience. If you guys have not taken theater, it's a really fun experience. You gotta try it. What was the best 2000? Now this is the one that said money is not an issue. What was the best 2011 horror movie so far? You know, I would have to go with Apollo 18. That one, I mean, I can't say much about a horror movie because I'm not a horror fan. Even though I've only seen about a couple horror films, and my brother forces me to watch them, I'm not really much of a horror fan. Not that they're scary, no. It's just I'm not a fan of them. I really not. That may say, oh, well, you watch action films. Yes, that's different, though. Horror is more suspenseful, and action is more, you know, I don't have to say it. Here are my questions for Red Mario Fan 6745. I'm going to make this very short and point. Top 10 Disney animated films. Emperor's New Groove. Toy Story. Finding Nemo. Cars. Yeah, I can't really say all much about it. I'll make a video on that if you want. Have you seen Cars 2? No, I have not. Plan on seeing it though. Have you played Epic Mickey? No, I haven't, but I did. No, actually, I did play a demo of it at GameStop. No, not GameStop. Best Buy. And it was pretty fun. Classic Disney Channel versus new. Classic. New Disney Channel was like just awful. And with all these live action shows on there, so random, horrible show. Worst show I've ever seen on Disney Channel. But I'll say classic because it's more cartoon, and that's what Disney Channel needs to be. Not live action. That is not, and that's what Nickelodeon has done. Which, favorite live action show from Nickelodeon for me? Drake and Josh. Best show on Nickelodeon. What do you say to people who say the Wii is horrible and the Wii U won't be any better? They're closed-minded. That's all I really got to say. But that's really all I got to say about this video. Ask me more questions down in the comments. Comment on this video, PM me, or, you know, do what you guys do. This is Seabasscrew, and I'll see you guys later for another FAQ. And that was my dog.